Alrighty, guys. Good morning. Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Alright, this one here is Darla Bison's. Now, she's an experienced modder. Alright, and, she placed an order on the website, and she put in her notes that she didn't want no stealth server, she didn't want it online, she just wanted she just wanted, the typical menus, which are like Xex menu and FX menu to get to the stuff and everything. And I was like, okay. So what we got here is we got an RTH, of course. It's got an XB3 in it, okay? And she watched me build it directly through Messenger on this thing, in which I did. So, showed her everything, showed her the inside, the outside, when it was done, and all that crap. So it's all done, and it's ready to go. So we're going to boot it up. Now, mind you, it is not going to boot up on the network, okay? Because that's what she wanted. She doesn't want this thing online. She has her own stuff, her own server, her own, all that crap. So I'm like, okay. She doesn't want a theme, she doesn't want anything. I was like, alrighty, no problem. So we'll take care of that. So it does have a 250 gig drive, all right, and the drive is loaded, all right. It's just that the stuff is disabled in there, okay. It's got one profile on it that you can remove, Darla, or you can add yours to it. Doesn't matter, all right. But just to show you what I'm talking about here, all right, we'll go over the games, all right. Go to my games. And a lot of people are purists and they just want Xex menu or FX menu or whatever. Okay? So, we went ahead and, there's your arcade games, of course, are on there. And there's Xex menu 1.2. We also have on here FX menu. Alright? So, when you want to, just go to Xex menu 1.2. You know how to do that. I don't have to tell you. Alright? And pretty much, you will see that this thing is loaded. Okay, there's your games discovery right there. Okay, then of course you got let's see, your configuration, HDD1, all that stuff. It lists a couple emulators that are in there. Okay, applications discovery. There's no applications on there because it's not listed. It's not listed in drive. However, though, all right, if you go to HDD1, if you go to emulators, there's your emulators. Okay, go into the folder. And you can just launch the default.xex right here, just by launching it. No big deal, okay? Now, you have Freestyle, okay, but it's disabled in Dash Launch, all right? Your games, that's your games folder right there. There's your games right there. There's all of them right there, too, okay? So you can get to them, too, as well, all right? Now, what we'll do is we'll back out of here, okay? You have your homebrew section, all right? That's where Dash Launch resides, Flash 360, Simple Man Flasher, XM 360, okay? And you can go back to the stock dashboard if you want by clicking on that right there, because that's your Dash XEX, okay? I put that there because FX menu doesn't go back to Dash. Once you launch FX menu, it just stays there, and you can't disable it. So I put that there so that way you're able to do that, okay? Xbox OG games, okay? You have your original games right there. They all play too, all right? And pretty much, now there's the Alliance XEX, that's the server, okay? And you have time on the server, but if you don't want to use it, you don't have to use it, okay? That's the purge menu right there, that's 4.0. Okay, you got a trial on that if you want to use it, all right? You set that all up in your plugins, right through Dash Launch. You know how to do that, okay? In fact, go to Dash Launch right here. Dash Launch 3.21, we'll launch that, okay? Simply launches right from FX menu, okay, just like, right from XEX menu, just like it will from FX menu, okay? You have your paths, which we have none in there because that's what you wanted, okay? So, took care of that, all right? The only plugin that is enabled is XBDM, so you can remotely get to this thing. When you set it up on your network, you can get to it and you can FTP to it because it has FTP enabled and all that, all right? So, we'll go here, we'll skip the sign in right now, all right? And like I said, you don't want it online, okie dokie, no problem. So, we'll go ahead, we'll go to My Games here. Okay, just to show you FX menu. FX menu is just like XEX menu, just a lot smaller, okay? Just a note, okay, it's smaller because it doesn't have the capability to copy DVDs, okay, copy games to the hard drive, okay? However, though, okay, with XEX menu, that does, all right? So, all your games are right there. Okay, it's the same thing as XEX menu, just a lot smaller. It's 15 megabyte. All right, but as you can see, if you try to go back to Xbox Home, it'll bring back FX menu. Okay, so what I did was I put this homebrew in the homebrew section. I always put Dash right there, so that way then you click on that, and then that will bring you to the original Dash. Okay, so as you can see, there you go. All right. As far as XEX menu, Just a couple notes for you here. All right. Let me see here now. Yeah, there it is. Okay. We'll start it off. We'll bypass the sign in. All right. Now with that Xex menu, when it comes right down to it, okay, when you get to the file operating system, all right, if you want to copy a game to the games folder, well, all you got to do is hit Y. It brings up a subcontext menu. Copy, cut, paste, delete, create. It's not done though yet. There's copy DVD. That's for DVD extraction, okay, and then you can patch the Xex, okay, whatever you want to do. All right. So anyway, she's all set up and good to go. All right. So listen. Thank you for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. We're going to be shipping it off. You have a tracking number tonight. Thank you so much. Guys, I hope that this was informative because, like I said, there's a lot of other different menus on here that you can use on this crazy thing. So there you go. All right, anyway, you all have a good one. I'm going to holler at you later. I got a lot more to build. Talk to you all later, guys. Have a good one. Take care.